What's good, Council of Comics? Welcome to episode 25 of the new Key and Hot Comics of the Week. Be back in 30 seconds. Good Council of Comics, welcome to episode 25 of the new Key and Hot Comic Books of the Week. Let the Nerdiversal war begin!
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
Is good, Council of Comics. Welcome to another Monday night. We got the new Key and Hot Comic Books of the Week. The Nerdiversal war begins today. And upon this Council of Comics, we have our good friends Phil, Cliff, and Green Shirt Guy. What's good, Council? How are you today?
What is going on? Happy President's Day.
Oh, that's right. That's a thing. I was too busy working to acknowledge the holiday.
Well, it's funny. I was just thinking about it the other day because my kids only have today off. When I was growing up, I don't know, it was like down in Hudson Valley. We would have this whole week, the winter break, and then we'd have another one around Easter.
Like a midwinter break.
We'd have a whole week off.
If I didn't get that, you used to get like Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday. Like you would get like 2 days out of it.
Yeah, we got a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So happy President's Day, everybody. We got a couple things that we're going to do on the show today. Of course, we're going to give you the new Key and Hot Comics. We're also going to go over comic book news. We're going to go over the new comics at the end of the show. We're also going to put in a segment where we kind of go over some books for this week, whether old or new. And first, I want to start off with I just finished watching Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. And I must say, what an excellent start to Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And you're looking at the title, it says, let the Nerdiversal war begin. And the reason spoiler, let the Nerdiversal war begin. The reason is, because as I watched this movie, I was wondering, all these bad comments and reviews about this movie, and I could not figure out how they were coming up with this. And then someone in front of me at the end of the movie sat up, and he looked like a fellow nerd, and he goes, that movie was ass. And I was like, oh my mind, I just froze in time, and I felt like Kang, and I said, let the Nerdiversal war begin.
That's cute. Why didn't you feel like me? Why didn't you feel like me? How many times have I cried about how much something I love and how hurt I am when other people don't love it? And even though, like, I know that's reality, but like, you know, you're at the end of that movie and you had a really good experience, and this person who looks like one of you is like the movie's ass. I'll tell you what happened to me, except that I went in already with people who broke my heart, where I'm like, oh my God, this person didn't like it. I mean, I like it. I agree with this person all the time. And at the end, after I had a good time and my friend had a good time, and the guy behind us, his one friend is like, oh, that's the Council of Kangs, right? And his friend says, this is the multiversal bullshit, you know? And I'm like, it's another nerd. And the two of them are together and two wildly different views. So I talked to the guy who was like, man, it's the Council of Kangs. Like, dude, I don't know about you. I'm excited about the Council of Kangs. I'm ready.
For real.
Yeah, spoiler, the Council of Kangs look phenomenal. Okay,
wait. The three I was cool with. I kind of wish they hadn't done the arena, or they had done the arena better. The arena got too...
It was a little wild. Like, they were
like,
really...
A couple of them were a little bit too excited.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And it... so it's one of the few moments in the movie where the graphics took me out. You know?
Okay.
MODOK took me out. The
Oh,
moment.
MODOK was great.
Oh, I loved MODOK.
No, like
MODOK was great.
No,
His
MODOK
face again, he looked a little stretched, but
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
okay
get
with
you
it.
though. I told
Yeah.
Kamara, I said he is a little strange and terrifying when you look at him.
Yeah, I like how buggy. No, the thing is, MODOK is a super weird character, and I feel like they just lean right into
Absolutely.
their version of it.
Yeah,
Well, and they
Yeah.
joked about it. The baby legs and the whole, yeah.
Of course, but there is a moment. Oh, Mark wishes he could watch with us. That's very nice.
Okay.
We appreciate you.
No.
So there's a moment with him and Cassie where the effects are like wrong for me, visually wrong. Like
Mhm.
between him, her, the CGI background, it was a moment that looked very Lava Lad, Shark Girl, Spy Kids 3D. Like I was like, oh, this scene is bad looking, very bad.
Right, but there's those type of scenes, right? But
there's but not enough.
From a story point of
From a
view
story
and the
point
movie
itself.
itself, what else do you people want?
I don't know. I mean,
You know
it was
what I mean?
serious. I
Like-
even defend Janet holding back information. I said this in our group chat earlier. If you know people in real life, you know you always have at least that one bitch in your family who holds back perfectly good information, you know? Like, why didn't you tell me that your doctor 30 years ago told you that depression was genetic in your family? Why did you wait for everyone else to have depression and anxiety?
Yeah. It was a big thing. Kamari was really mad throughout the movie. She was like, "It's all Janet's fault."
It is, but
It's
at the
all
same
her fault.
time,
Well, it
But
is, but
she-
it's not.
which
Everybody plays their part. Like she
Yeah.
sets the chain in motion. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So,
But would she-
so Kamari would rather that he got out and destroyed all worlds.
Here's the thing.
the
Okay,
beginning.
remember, spoiler alert for everybody that's out there. If you haven't watched Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, we're gonna be doing some spoilers for about the next 10 minutes or so. So if you don't want to hear it, pause it, go somewhere else. Here's the thing. I don't think this Kang is dead.
no, he's dead.
No,
I mean, it looks like he might not be.
you know what I mean? Because he was so powerful that had the arena effect too as well. Like they were so happy that this Kang was gone. And
The
I
Exile,
don't-
right?
Yeah.
The Exile Kang.
Yeah, and I don't.
He must
think
have been
he's
like
gone.
a real asshole. Kang.
Yeah.
To exile him.
I don't think he's gone.
I suspect he's gone, just because we got the other three main Kangs showed right up for the after credits, right?
Yeah,
And then we know that Loki is going to be hunting Kangs, you know?
yeah.
So I feel like why dredge up the Lokis that have already been defeated?
Kamari said if you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
That's true. We didn't. But the thing is, how much more microverse can you get in the microverse?
Oh my goodness!
Like
yeah.
if he shrunk down any further, is there anything left to shrink down to other than obliteration? Right? Like
True.
at what point does shrinking equal?
What if this Kang? Here's a theory. What if this Kang shrank down so much that starts the process of him becoming the Beyonder Kang that's supposed to come in Secret Wars?
That could be valid too. That would be
know
a
what I
very
mean?
interesting way to bring it into a frightening full circle.
Yeah.
There was a comment that someone said they wish this movie was a little darker, like not rated R darker.
Yeah.
And maybe it could have been, but I thought it was dark enough. Now, of course, I'm going to shock you here. I would have enjoyed if Scott had died in this movie,
I would have enjoyed them staying there.
right? Or being trapped
Yeah.
there would have been interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Janet was the best part of the movie, Kamaria. I understand your grief, but
I
she
don't-
was great. But she was the best part of the movie. Come on, Michelle Pfeiffer owned every second she was in it. Every second.
But what the
Tell me
theory
I'm
is,
wrong.
right? If she really irritates you, that means she's doing a hell of a job.
Well,
But
right.
she was
And-
amazing.
Yeah. I feel like the Wasp could have had a little more to do.
There's a
Yeah.
there's
You know,
there's
a
an
little more.
unspoken there's an unspoken controversy. A lot of people feel like her role was diminished because she had made one tweet about people's
Is she?
she made one tweet about people's rights and about vaccination, right? And then a lot of people have come to her aid and be like, yo, you got stars that said much worse, and you didn't reduce their roles, you know.
Mara says, "Oh, it was a great performance. It's not the acting, it's the scripts."
But Kamaria, don't you have anyone in your family like that? I have at least 3. Like
we all have somebody like that.
We all have someone. And I was like, man, Janet, you gotta be that
over there. Like you got something.
And she keeps like holding on to it too. Like they know stuff is up. I'll just tell you later.
Well, I think this is what I think, right? Or I felt like she's like, let's just get the fuck out of here, right? Let's just
chill on the F words, Cliff. Chill on the F words.
Let's just get together and get out, right? And then as things kept escalating, she's like, well, I guess I actually have to start sharing details. Now, honestly, at the point...
Well, because I think she thinks it's still contained, too.
Right, she thinks it's still contained. But the moment she realized that she had to reach out to an ex-lover / freedom fighter, the jig is up.
Bill Murray. Great job by Bill Murray.
He was really
Great
good.
job.
Yeah.
Really
Bill Murray
good job.
was good.
Usually Bill Murray comes in now at this stage of his career and he's just like, whatever. And he just
what does he say,
fine.
too, about that drink? Don't drink this unless you want to change your life.
Yeah.
There's like an octopus inside of it or something.
Yeah, but then
like
they made the octopus have like cute eyes, like don't eat me. I'm like, oh, it's horrible. Don't do that to me.
And now, all that said, going back to the Wasp, I thought the Wasp, although she didn't do or say something integral to the plot, I thought she was great. Her helping her parents escape on that ship, her making that cute little thing into a giant so it attack all the people that's been eating its family, right?
Cool.
The fact that when her parents got sucked in to the quantum expanse, she just hit the suit and she flew in to go after them.
Mm-hmm. She didn't waste no time.
Well, and
right,
Scott doesn't get out of the paradoxal thing.
Right, she went in after him, and even if she's going in and she's bugging out by all the wasps around her, and her mom in her ear.
Yeah, she was the character that was straight on, like, no,
right,
boom, we're gonna do this. Boom,
I felt her most important role in this movie wasn't written lines; it was that she took action. Right?
Mara says, Hope told her Kang had Cassie, and she said, yeah, but like, let's put that on hold and do this one thing first. Ma'am, that is your step grandchild. Yes.
Yeah, yes. I know, right?
But the acting was great because when she realized what she was doing, the way she ran up and smacked that thing to turn it off.
Yep.
I was like, there's something. I was like, okay, she's not playing.
Well,
she's like,
I gotta say, her role in this movie was great. Her origin with Kang was like intricate. Like, give me a Janet movie. Like, I'm here for it. Like, Michelle Pfeiffer has not missed a beat since Catwoman and Batman Returns. Like, she brought everything to her role in this movie. And her stunt double was phenomenal. When she ran and did the slide kick, I was like, I don't know if that was her or not. It was perfect.
Jonathan Majors.
Amazing.
Phenomenal acting.
And the chemistry between the two of them was so palpable. Every moment that they had on screen together, like, I felt it. I was like, oh shit, like, this is amazing.
So now here's the other thing I was thinking about. What if he was gonna stop something worse from happening, like you really said?
He was, because the one who remained is basically him. And Loki took him out, right? And now we got this one who would have been him, but Ant-Man took him out. So now all those Kangs live. Now let's talk about the Kang after credit scene for a moment, because I don't want to forget this. When they meet with Ramatut, one of the Kangs opens up that window so they could see all the timelines, and there's this like big diffusion in the center, and he's like, their actions are affecting us. And I'm like, and I'm starting to think that the actions of the Avengers are affecting the Kangs, and they're like, no, we got pulled together to attack them. It actually made me excited, and actually made me think there's a small chance that what I want to happen in Kang Dynasty will happen. I really want different groups of heroes going at Kang at different moments in time. I just feel like that would be, like, brilliant and exciting.
They always seem to kind of bring everything together from stuff you've seen in the past. It wouldn't shock me at all if Endgame was the catalyst for the Kang we're seeing now.
Yeah,
Them going back
totally.
and taking the stones, and we need
They
to
mess
borrow
with
them,
time.
and then,
Remember, Tony says when you mess
Right.
with time, time tends to mess back.
Right. So it
Yeah.
wouldn't shock me if that's what that is.
And I'm really excited by the fact of like we don't have any intimate details on Kang yet, right? Also, that was a weird thing the movie did. Like half the movie was like, it's him, the conqueror, and then finally Kang, and I'm like, man, y'all waited forever to say this. I mean, like,
Well, that's the funniest thing is, and the rest of us are going, yeah, we know who he is. Just say his name already.
So I thought that was weird, and maybe the people making the movie genuinely didn't know what the marketing was going to look like. But it's really funny.
But Kamar says, I wondered if the Quantum Realm Kang isn't really gone and he's going to come back and aid in the fight of the Council of Kang. Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Now, that could happen because he hates them, so why am the enemy of my enemy?
Yeah. He was the exile. Like,
like we don't know the whole story.
No,
Like-
all we know
like,
is
we know-
like
but
the
we
very
do know
ending.
that
It
he
wasn't like
himself-
Ant-Man will return or Thor. It was just like Kang will return.
Kang will return, yeah. And I think he'll be sprinkled out throughout the phase 5. Because are these Avengers movies coming at the end of phase 6, right? Because Kang Dynasty and then the next one's supposed to come out like the next year. So I'm assuming that
Maybe
it's
a
at the end of
Loki
phase
season
6.
2 or something.
Loki season 2 is going to cover it. But see, that's the thing. It goes back to when Kevin Feige said, and then we'll get to new books. Said a little while ago, he said that the next phases were going to be focused on 2 different stories. There was going to be a grounded Earth story, which I'm assuming is going to be the Thunderbolts and Captain America 4, Secret Invasion, Armor Wars. There'll be that. And then there'll be the other story, which is this Kang story that'll be building up the multiverse, I believe. Because Deadpool is going to be a big part of opening up the multiverse as well.
Oh,
I'm excited for that.
3?
Deadpool 3. I'm very excited
Right.
for Deadpool 3. Very excited.
Yeah.
Kamari
Deadpool's
said,
were good movies.
they were good. Kang will return. The most obvious and credits reveals that there has ever been. Yes, Kang will return. And I think that scene with Loki is just a scene from Loki season 2.
I think that is going to just be a scene, like a little clip.
Yeah. And Victor
I'm okay
Timon-
with it.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to some news. Let's get to some comic book news here.
So is Fantastic Four on the?
It's the start of phase 6.
It is. So like we're gonna see them before we hit the Kang Dynasty.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And we can partially assume
Or-
John
or
Krasinski will be there.
partially. What were you saying, Green Shirt Guy?
I said, or not, or that's their introduction. Maybe they get teased.
Yeah. And
And they-
Spider-Man
yeah.
4 is supposed to come out before the next Avengers movie as well. So, and possibly the next Doctor Strange movie.
And maybe another, what's his name? Your vampire guy there.
Blade. It's supposed to start
No,
filming
that's
this
not what
year.
I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of,
Another vampire.
what's his name? The living vampire.
Morbius.
Morbius.
Morbius too.
No, listen, man. Sony and the Spidey villains is their own bag, man. I don't know.
You're not wrong.
All right, let's get into some quick news real quick. Marvel's X-Men turning more on this week's new comics. You guys out there reading Sins of Sinister. This is what, 100 years or 1,000?
10 years.
Oh, we
And-
start. Yeah, but I think it's going to go up to like it might start this week. Is it still 10 years this week, or is it?
No, I think
going-
it's a
No,
little bit
10 years
further.
was last time. This is
yeah,
like
so it's going to go to 100 year. Like, yeah,
100 or 1,000. One of those.
Phil, you're enjoying it, right?
I am enjoying it, and it's like I didn't realize that this was going to be like this long of a battle. Like, wow, this is like a battle over time.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
yeah, I am enjoying Sins of Sinister. The Nightcrawlers was pretty good.
right? It was all really good.
Yeah.
See, this was like whatever this is, like at least it's really thoughtful, right? Like they played into it really smooth. It's executing well. Like I haven't felt this way since Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of good effort in. You can see that. You can see they're trying. But I think ever since Krakoa, they've been doing that. Am I wrong?
No, but this feels particularly special. You know,
Okay.
like X-Men versus Eternals versus Avengers, Judgment Day. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't awful, right? But it still didn't feel major, right?
Sure.
But like this feels like Age of Apocalypse nature, and like that was really good. That's like I think from our youth, that's a really beloved alternate timeline story.
All right. Cliff, Superman relaunches.
I know,
tomorrow.
but with Joshua Williamson, who wrote that garbage Dark Crisis.
But we like Jamal Campbell, no?
Joshua Williamson?
Jamal Campbell.
Oh, I do, but he's the artist, and you know, I love the artist on Dark Crisis. Phenomenal, but good lord.
Oh, so it's Lazarus. We must get one last like Lazarus Planet book.
Yeah, the last one is let's see. Let's see what the last one is.
Phil, are you with me on this?
You know, I've been enjoying the Lazarus Planet, like the anthologies. Those have been
yep.
pretty good. Oh, I got the last week's. I got to read still, but I read the week before that.
I like the Firestorm story from the other week. That was cool.
There was a Firestorm.
Lazarus
I like
Planet
the Makoya
Omega.
story.
Yeah.
The question.
Lazarus Planet Omega. Oh, written by Mark Waid, of course.
Mm-hmm. I'll be picking up the Superman
Phil, the
number
story
one.
was
I want a fresh start with Superman. You know what I mean?
I know. I just wish it was with the writer that I had faith in.
McFarlane Toys Titans line Nightwing features the DC hero's modern costume.
Ooh.
And
Green Shirt Guy's
it's
not a
gonna
big.
It's gonna be part of the build a wave collection.
like I look behind me. Those are all McFarlane's. So like, I buy them, but like, why is this news?
Well, because they're doing a Titans push now, DC.
Okay, but like what I'm saying is the headline is the uses modern costume, and
Because of the current push for Titans. And I mean, I guess it's just they're trying to build a wave of excitement and anticipation, which I do have some because Titans does have a really good writer attached
And
to it.
it's
So I am
like,
excited.
if you read the Nightwing 100 issue, he's like
Yes.
they kind of rebirthed the Titans in place of the Justice League in
Yes.
that issue.
Alright, sweet. How much do these McFarlane Toys run?
20
some
25 bucks.
Oh, okay.
Some
I
of
thought
the
they
bigger
were-
ones, you get some of the bigger ones are a little bit more, but 25 bucks.
All right, cool. Next, DC gives Beast Boy a Punisher-like costume.
No.
What's going on here?
Well, because he got shot
going
in
on
the face
here?
in Dark Crisis.
What do you mean?
Well, because Deathstroke almost killed him, and now
So now he's mean Beast Boy now.
Oh
Is that
wait,
what it is?
this is from Blood Pack, so I don't even care. That's an alternate universe. Never mind.
It's another alternate universe, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Blood Pack takes place in the TV universe.
Oh, God. In the Titans TV universe?
Yes.
Got you. Okay, that's pretty cool. X-Men Rachel Summers debuts a new Phoenix Force superpower.
Nice.
I hate when they do this stuff. Give me a new character. Stop with this shit. Like when they made Wolverine have the flames on his claws for like 2 issues.
What was
So
that
stupid.
all about? Like,
So
what are
dumb.
y'all?
And they got so much backlash. I think that's why they went away from it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
who
in
cares?
Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain #1.
Yeah. It's a
Well,
new
I don't
issue.
mind Rachel. I don't mind Rachel having a Phoenix ability. I mean, she's a lost child from a probable future, and she has a little bit of Phoenix in her.
Yeah, I loved it from the Days of Future Present story.
Yeah.
That was a really, really good story. Also seen the cameo of Gambit in that series.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker reveals the single most important thing needed to be a Jedi. It's not a lightsaber. I just read
How
31.
about the ability to use force?
um. Oh, I'll talk about that in the review as well. But in the latest issue, Leia, Luke, Chewbacca, and a couple other guys go out looking for these tankers that were lost in the High Republic. So they figured they're going to try to find them. So they go out to this beyond space, or no space is what it's called, and they actually find the fleet. But within this story, there's a kid that sees Luke with the lightsaber, and he's all excited. And there was a Jedi there before, they told him. It's been like hundreds of years. And that Jedi told the prophecy of another Jedi coming to save them. And Luke was like, you just need to be patient and go with the Force. Just be patient, basically, and just follow the Force. So not really big. So I don't know why they made such a big thing about that. All right. Titans Pulp Spy Thriller Gun Honey expands with new spinoff series. Gun Honey was good, man. I liked Gun Honey. It's a decent story.
Read them. I have them though.
Yeah.
I picked a bunch of them up out of a dollar bin.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was a bunch of Gun Honey at a dollar bin.
They were pretty cool. DC's biggest villain just became a kids' cereal mascot.
This is the kind of stuff why people don't take DC seriously.
This?
It's just a variant cover.
Stupid is what it is.
I know it's stupid, but but no, I'm just saying there's plenty of stupid Marvel variants. So let's not use this for that.
I don't know. I could eat a bowl of Dark Side marshmallows.
Honey, how's your cereal? Dark Side is. I'm glad you're doing it.
Anti-cereal. Last story, Connor Kent may be about to murder a major Superman enemy. Cliff, you know something about this?
Nope.
No?
Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow, #2, is going to focus on Connor, so let's find out.
What do they say? Over a beaten Doomsday. Doomsday?
Well, we'll see. I mean, dude, issue #1 hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
So, let me find out.
On sale, 5/16/23.
All right, let's get to these key books of the week. All right. First up, for you guys out there watching, these are the key books from Key Collector. These are special books you might want to go out and get this week.
This one doesn't look special.
Blue Book #1.
Nope.
This is a non-fiction series depicting true stories of UFO encounters based on the original sources.
Nope.
This doesn't tickle your fancy for $5?
Maybe it might tickle my fancy, so that's a question mark on that one. But
it's Dark Horse, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Dark Horse. All right. Superman #1.
Nope.
Introduction of Supercorp, a corporation given to Superman by Lex Luthor. First cameo appearance of a new villain. Let's check out some of these covers. Got the 1 in 25, black and white.
Nope.
We got the 1 in 50.
Nope.
1 in 75.
That one's okay, but I'm still not buying it.
1 in 200.
Oh God, what is that?
I can't tell what that is.
I think it's Electric Superman. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, it's not. It's
No, it's not.
Like
Livewire. Yeah.
What? You know what? I'm gonna resentfully buy issue #1, but
Yeah.
my faith is so shot after Dark Crisis.
That foil one's kind of trash.
How about
too.
the foil?
Well, the foil is using the Phantom Zone projector. That looks kind of cool, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not spending $600 on it, but it looks kind of cool.
The classic blue.
They need to stop making this cover. They've made it so many different times. Just because you use the original colors this time, it's supposed to be special.
1,500 copies.
Yeah, store exclusive. So there's only going to be one there, guys.
Or it's all at one store.
Yeah. All right, that's it for the Superman books.
The Phantom Zone projector is one in what?
200.
That's a
I think it
regular.
was.
That's a foil.
Okay.
It's $8 for that one.
Okay.
Thor
Ooh,
number
Thor
31.
I
Cover.
don't like that cover.
I do.
1 in 25.
But that's gonna be, I think, more of the Thanos story.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the guy that used to draw Thor?
Yes,
I used to like it when he drew Thor. What's his name?
Dodderman.
Yes, I liked it when he drew Thor. Oh, there it is, Russell Dodderman. Next up, Godfell number 1. A soldier and berserker trying to get home from a years-long war is forced to fight her way through the strange landscapes in and on a god's corpse that fell from the sky. What?
Yeah, there's too many things in that description.
That looks pretty cool. I like her. It's very Michonne-ish. So the whole planet is just a god corpse?
Guess so.
Huh.
She's writing
Alright.
an op, so that's cool.
So you want to give that a try for $5. Local man number 1 wants the star recruit of a media sensation super team. A controversy sends Crossjack crawling back to his home in the Midwest, where he struggles to fit into a world he left behind. And then the bodies start piling up.
Nah,
This doesn't tickle your fancy for $4?
nah. And I buy a lot of the Image stuff.
So I guess there's a super team there, right? It looks very old school Image super team.
Maybe that ties into it.
Yeah. I like this though. I like the whole orange mask arrow stuff. I like that. But not my $4. Next up, Moriarty, Clockwork Empire number 1, premiere issue of Sherlock Holmes series. We got any
I
Sherlock
like
Holmes fans?
I am, but I'm not gonna get it.
Writer is Frederick Duvall,
Mm-hmm.
but that's it. And it's and Titan is the publisher.
That's a nice cover.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
a nice cover. Very nice. If it has a great story, you might have something there. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures, The Nameless Terror number 1. Something evil stalks the ruins of Dalna, a ruthless predator and an unknown terror and nameless fear. This is from Dark Horse. Dark Horse also has the license to the Star Wars High Republic books. Of course, I'll be picking it up because I pick up everything Star Wars.
Everything Star Wars, yep.
You know what I mean? And which is really good. Am I right, Green Shirt Guy? Star Wars is really good right now.
I mean, I'm not. I buy all of them, and the ones I've read have been good. But
Like
yeah.
they all fit a nice landscape. Or if they're in a different era, they all intertwine. Like the Dark Horse books kind of intertwine with the Marvel books. Like they're talking with each other. It's just really good. Next up, Batman One Bad Day, Clayface number 1. One shot featuring Clayface attempting to reclaim the dream he had before, becoming a criminal to make it big in Hollywood. So is this the Harley Quinn thing come to life, basically? Darker version of the Harley Quinn show?
Maybe. It sounds like it. But I don't know. Like, the One Bad Day should be like $5. That's the problem with them.
Yeah.
Well, they should be a
but they got
$5 book, and they're wanting like 2 comics for that price. Like,
it's because of the cover. They're in those thick, squared
The
off
thick
covers.
ones, yeah. Got the 1 in 25.
At least that one looks like the plot of the book.
Mm-hmm. Variant covered by Hayden Sherman. Got the 1 in 50. Not a 1 in 50 for me.
Wait, the last one is horrifying.
That is creepy.
yeah,
Right there.
that is.
A 1 in 100 by Brian Boland. Sheesh.
That's wild.
That is wild.
I tend to get the A covers on these just to be consistent.
But is it $100 wild?
No.
Okay. Let's keep moving on. Catwoman number 52, cover art by David Nakayama, featuring Catwoman Eiko Hasegawa. Dario Tommaso becomes Tomcat. I'm
gonna get that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it too because I picked up the previous issue when she's in jail.
She's in jail.
And that was pretty good, and I was like, okay, this is pretty
Because
good.
I picked up the 50 issue, like Catwoman 50,
Yeah.
and I got me into like the story.
Yeah, so Catwoman's in jail, and there's this character that's out on the outside that's being Catwoman.
Yes,
So
the heiress to the Hasegawa family, a branch of the Yakuza.
Yeah, so you got two Catwomen. Now you see this Dawn of DC stuff.
Yeah,
like I don't know, it kind of throws me off.
Whatever, who cares, man? It doesn't matter. Rebirth, New 52, Dawn of DC, like whatever. Just like
just throwing everything
It's all
out
continuity
there.
anyway.
Yeah,
right?
like whatever sticks, just go help us, please.
Yeah, like honestly, like I don't care. Just like tell good stories, man. You know?
And I saw a recent sales list. Now the Batman books are suffering. They're not even entering,
I wonder why.
They're not even entering like the top 30, top 40 books.
It's about time.
And that's a problem.
There's too many of them.
There is too many of them. And this happened to Wolverine, right? Why don't people ever see the writing on the wall?
They killed that, man.
You know, Wolverine was in 25 books a month at one point.
That's crazy.
Like, maybe I'm a little wrong, but I am positive there was at least 1 month where Wolverine was in every book doing something.
Well, the problem with that too is, other than saturation, I mean, from an editorial standpoint, how do you keep that all straight?
You make jokes about it. I remember when Cyclops was like telling him, "You're going to lead X-Force. Why do I have to lead X-Force? Because you're the best for the job." And he's like, "You think so?" He goes, "Yeah, I know you're busy on 6 other teams, but I'm putting you on X-Force."
Yeah.
You know?
Lazarus Planet Omega #1. It's the Lazarus Planet event finale, Origin of King Fireball.
It's so weird to me how this story ties in to the Monkey King. But like it does, and it kind of makes me smile.
Got the 1 in 25 Dr. Fate cover by Pete Woods. The 1 in 50
Power Girl
by Helene.
And the 1 in 100 is going to be the same thing, but it's just her boob.
Actually, that would be Helena, I think.
The foil.
But the question.
Oh.
And Dreamer.
Okay, Whiz Kid facsimile. We're not anybody doing this reprint of Captain Marvel.
I am, because I really love Captain Marvel, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right. Amazing Spider-Man 129 facsimile.
Again?
Yes, again.
Is it again? This is another time that they're doing it?
They did this about 4 years ago, yeah. What's funny about it is, so like, you know, the original is worth a bunch of money if you can get a high grade of it through CGC. But a bunch of people were CGCing the facsimile about 4 or 5 years ago, and after coming back like a 9.8, those were going for like $80.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain #1.
I'll give this a try.
Issue.
You want to see her new power, I know.
Actually, I just am really digging her and Rachel being together.
Carnage #10, debut of All Blood, a Spear.
Oh, who cares?
Yep, exactly.
and more. What about you? You same way, Phil? I don't want to leave Phil out of it.
No, yeah, I don't get the Carnage ones. Yeah.
All right.
No.
Immoral X-Men #1.
Yeah.
Year 10 timeline part 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are at still year 10.
Yeah.
Probably like next week we'll be in 100.
Let's see what the covers are, real quick.
I like how the main cover is the two of them fighting, and the two variants are each of one's of Sinister, one's of her.
Yeah, 125. Yeah, 1 in 50. Pretty cool.
Oh, that's
Mark Brooks.
Sinister Eva. I like Mark Brooks' work a lot.
Punisher War Journal base #1. One shot describes the origin of the War Journal. Okay. Anybody?
I'll probably get that. I like Punisher.
Tiger Division #4, origin of Taguchi, right? Is that how you say it?
I'm gonna get that one
Okay.
too because I've been reading those.
I've been reading Tiger Division. It's pretty good. And you know, having a character on there that's like Superman obviously is a turn on for me.
All right. All right. Those are the keys of the week. Just a quick run through of the top 10. From cover price, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 19, Fantastic Four coming in number 10. Avengers 269, the Kang versus Immortus issue. Number 8, we got Flashpoint, the basis for the new up-and-coming Flash movie. Got Hulk number 1, first cover appearance of Red Hulk. He is not in the issue. Number 6, we have the Batman original movie adaptation with the Michael Keaton Batman, also tied with the Flash movie. Number 5, we have Batman number 656. This is the first appearance of Damian Wayne, not as Robin, but just as Damian Wayne. 267, Avengers comes in at number 4, another Kang issue. Hell to Pay has been optioned, so this is blowing up. This is issue number 1. Number 2, we have Batman Superman number 8. This is the first appearance of Kara Zor-El Supergirl
In the modern era.
In the modern era. And at number 1, who would have thunk it? Avengers Annual number 21, Citizen Kang. Huh. Who would have thunk it?
Rosebud.
Right.
Avengers Annual 21.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And first appearance of the Anachronauts. And the first appearance of Kang as Victor Timely.
Timely, that's why.
In the second end credit.
That book's about to blow up. Jumping over to the CBSI Hot 10, we got the 2 honorable mentions. We got Weird Mysteries number 4, CGC 4.0. So for $10,000.
Look at it, pre-COVID, a 5 sold for half of that.
For half of that. Jeez, let me find an addict.
Everybody started collecting something during the pandemic. Like,
right? Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck trade paperback from 2006 is going for $50 to $80. You can believe it. Nice. Good job there, Scrooge McDuck.
Wait, hold on. What did it say that? Go back.
I don't get into politics. You Google yourself. Fact is, this is the last time Disney will have a couple of these issues in print. If you're a Scrooge fan, this is your only opportunity for these couple of issues in trade form. What's the problem? You couldn't tell us the issue? There's a backstory behind that.
Wow.
Number 10, they got The Last Barbarians. Number 1, the Brian Haberlin cover E. It's going for $10 to $15. Invincible Iron Man number 1 from this year. It's the second print. Bob Layton 1 in 25 covers, going from $45 to $60. That's crazy. Injustice Gods Among Us year 3, number 7. It's going for $30 to $40. This is the first appearance of supposedly the super girl that we'll see in the Flash movie. I believe that's it. Kara. Flashpoint number 1, the Andy Kubert 1 in 25 variant. It's going for $80 to $90. Very nice. Scarlet Witch number 1, the second print, Russell Dodderman 1 in 25 is going for $60 to $70. Marvel went crazy this week with these 1 in 25 second prints. Got that right. Timeless number 1 for 2022. Second print, Todd Knock 1 in 25 variants going for $65 to $75. Superman number 8, the Michael Turner Virgin variant, 1,000 copies, going for $650 to $758 for a 9.8 CGC. Love Michael Turner. May rest in peace. Good guy.
Yeah.
Avengers Annual number 21 is going for $25 to $30. 9.8 went for $230 because of Victor Timely. Avengers 267, a 9.6 went for $160, a 9.2 for $80, 9.4 for $120. Raws are about $30 to $50. And then number 1, Superman Batman number 8, $25 to $30 for the first appearance of Kara Zor-El. All right, so real quick before we get into the new books, let's go over some of the books that we have to show. Where are we at here? All right, I'll start off. I'm going to make my screen big. Hello, everyone. My screen is big. How are you doing today?
Are
Are
you
you-
playing yourself in the background?
Yeah, that's our videos
Yeah.
back there. Look at that. That's my
Wait,
promotion.
may I interject for a moment? I
Yes.
finally found it. Disney is reportedly permanently banning
I
two
read it too.
Don Rosa Uncle Scrooge stories. So that would be the life and times of Scrooge McDuck, and then the other one, I forgot what that is.
What? They're
I
they're
found it
not
too. I
doing
just read the-
Scrooge stuff anymore?
No,
I just
just
read
these
the-
two stories.
Just those
Oh.
two. I just read it too. That they just said what it was. It was that and something of the world. Richest duck in the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
Because
and of
he
course,
goes to Africa at one point. That's why it's a big deal.
All right. All right. So we're gonna spend, let's say, about 2 to 3 minutes piece, looking at some stuff. I'll go real quick. So this. All right. Eve. Wait. This way. Eve. Children of the Moon. It's a good finish to the series. It's a good finish. They finally resolved the whole situation with the killer teddy bear and the character in the white. Pretty good. Grimm. Was very happy about Grimm. Grimm number 8. Jessica Haro. They want her to become the new Grim Reaper. She's not having it. But they do convince her. 3 new characters get introduced. 8 billion genies. Number 7.
One more.
One more. This is an excellent book. They jump around the timeline. The Idea Man is in this. And I'm very interested in how they're going to finish it. You should be collecting this. There's a lot of second, third, fourth prints out there. I explained Star Wars number 31. Pretty good, like we said. All good books coming out. Bounty Hunters number 31. Valance finally getting his shot against my hands. Valance finally getting his shot against Vader. Pretty cool. Bounty Hunters is a great book. Wasn't really too hot on The Last Barbarian. It was okay, but this cover was really good. So I'm glad I picked it up for that. Hulk number 12. I'm enjoying this Hulk series. The Titan Hulk is about to catch wreck and take over. And Hulk doesn't really know that he can control it, or Bruce Banner doesn't know he can control it. I don't think he can control it. This is probably one of the most disappointing books this week. Masters of the Universe, Masterverse. This was a take of Tila and Zordak looking through the multiverse to prove that Prince Adam is worthy to be He-Man. And I'm just sorry, but I was looking forward to seeing the Sergio Argonis story.
Yep.
But then when I saw it, I was like,
Terrible.
yeah, this doesn't belong here. This shouldn't be here. So highly disappointed with that. That's a disappointment. Gunslinger Spawn was phenomenal. Gunslinger Spawn, he clipped off 2 angels' wings and threw them on his back. Spoiler alert, now he has wings. Pretty cool. Wildcats was dope. This is a surprise book for me from DC. I'm really glad I'm picking up this book. It's really, really good. House of Slaughter has picked up phenomenally. And this character, she's part of the Butcher House, and it's just a really, really, really good book. And Nightclub, the 199 book, is a book about 3 kids that become vampires, and they basically do work, like good work for like money. But there's also other vampires out there doing stuff for money, and now they're gonna battle, and it's just a really, really, really good book. All right, those are my things.
The
Who wants
$2
to
book.
go next? The $2 book. Who's next?
I go.
All right, Green Shirt Guy, you're up.
So I was catching up. So I read Dream Master 1. Where's my camera? 1, 2, and 3. Interesting. It's an interesting story. So they haven't given you everything yet, but the basic premise is when you go to sleep and when you're in a nightmare, you're in this dream world, and this guy, Dream Master, is the one that kind of protects you while you were there, because there's this sinister force that's trying to take over, and she feels like if she can she can control that world and control Dream Master. She can then move into the real world, and then we're all in trouble. So it's interesting. I also read, this is another one I want to do a cover for. It's actually not out yet. So this was I think it was a Kickstarter exclusive, but I got it at Terrificon last year. 7 Years in Darkness. Interesting story. So the premise is the Academy of Dark Magic only opens its doors every so many years, and it's been like 7 centuries or something, or 70 years, I can't remember. And they let 77 students in, and only 7 come out. That's kind of it. Like and there's I think there's like 8 families that are required to give a candidate to this school. So the one character that you see at the beginning of this one doesn't want to go. And like I said, I've only read the first issue, but it's really good so far.
Cool.
But I have an idea for a cover. We'll see if we do one.
Excellent. Who's next?
I can go.
Phil, you're up.
All right. Starting off, this came as like one of those boxes off of Amazon or eBay of 50 comics for like $50. But it's an old Dark Horse, Indiana Jones and the Shrine of the Sea Devil.
Nice.
Yeah, we just did all the Indiana Jones movies and stuff. And other than that, what I've read over the weekend that I liked was The Murder World, Moon Knight.
Right?
It was like really good. And you're finding out more about like one of the contestants. I thought she was like a Black Widow agent, and she's actually like an agent of Hydra.
Nice.
Let me see. The Monica Rambeau. I read, caught up on that. And she's that took like a weird twist in her story because came back. She went out to space to clear her head, came back, met the Beyonder, and she was in like an alternate timeline and stuff. I loved this issue of The Lost Hunt. If anybody is reading this has a good origin story to like Kraven and Kraven's mother in this issue. That's a really good one. Let me see. Fantastic Four, number 4. Kind of a dark twist on the Fantastic Four story of how, like, he basically had to like destroy the Baxter building, and he also like sent like everybody in that like block radius like away for like a whole year, and everybody in the building. So like the Thing's child got sent away and isn't coming back for a year. People in New York aren't coming back for a year. So it's pretty dark. So nobody's really like thrilled with the Fantastic Four.
No. Well, I mean, even the members of Fantastic Four aren't thrilled with each other.
Yeah. And Batgirls. Batgirls is a really good comic, and this was about Spoiler's father pretty much like kidnapping her, and it was like the wrap up of kind of that story. And yeah, that's kind of what I read this weekend. Besides, Lazarus Planet and Nightcrawlers from the Sins of Sinister.
Nice. All right, Cliff, you're up.
I don't got much to say. So I visited an indoor flea market over the weekend, and I got stacks of loose 10-cent comics. So I'll just show you some of what I got. X-Men: The Magneto War #1.
Nice.
Wolverine #129. Cable 56. X-Men 74.
Nice.
Which had one of these weird covers. To do like the previously on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Excalibur 120. X-Force 74. And the same deal. I completely forgot they used to do this. Like, I'm so used to their one page now that I forgot.
That's a commercial for Half Bake on the inside of that cover.
Yeah, exactly. Wolverine 149, X-Force 102, Wolverine 150.
Okay.
That was a nice
That's
one.
not bad for 10 cents.
Right? Generation X63, part of the same saga. Excalibur 107. Another part of the same saga, Uncanny X-Men 381.
Nice.
X-Force 104. And I have a whole bag I can barely lift that's in here. And with just more of the Magneto War and more X-Force. lots of X-Force, lots of Wolverine, like Wolverine 128.
Nice. That's a dope cover.
So yeah, it was like I was just like, oh, 10 cents. I was like, get ready for me to take everything.
All right. So it is about that time. Let's get into it. These are the new comics that are coming out this week, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Nightwing.
Let's start it off. Let me get over here. All right. These are the new books that are coming out on Wednesday, your new comic book day. Get out to your local comic book shop and get your new books. We're going to show you every single one that's coming out. Let's go. All right. Nightwing number 101. The Flash number 793.
Great.
Amazing Spider-Man number 20.
Very important.
Yes. Saga number 62.
Ooh.
Batman Superman World's Finest number 12.
Nice.
Thor number 31.
That's the cover I want.
Wonder Woman 796. Something is Killing the Children number 29. I love Something is Killing the Children. It's a great book. She-Hulk number 10. Superman number 1. It's a relaunch of Superman. Catwoman number 52. David Nakayama up in there. Deadpool number 4. Carnage number 10. Batman One Bad Day Clayface number 1. Deceased War of the Undead Gods number 6. Monstrous number 43. Immoral X-Men number 1. Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 5. Lazarus Planet Omega number 1. Star Wars, very important. Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 29.
That cover's dope. That cover's
right?
dope. And it's got the 2 droids in it.
Yes, and the story is great. Star Wars Yoda number 4. Have great covers over there. Ice Cream Man number 34. The Scorch number 15. Savage Avengers number 10. Strange Academy Finals number 4.
Woo!
Black Adam number 8. I'll be picking that up. Junkyard Joe number 5. Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise number 4.
Yeah.
Saber-Tooth. Phil, you're picking that one up?
Yeah, Doctor Strange. With the Fall Sunrise are pretty excellent comics.
Excellent. Saber-Tooth and the Exiles number 4.
That's for me.
Superman Space Age number 3.
Pretty good.
Planet Hulk World Breaker number 4. Betsy Braddock Captain Britain number 1. Titans United Blood Pack number 6. Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats, number 5. Damn Them All, number 5.
Yep.
Gargoyles, number 3. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, number 3. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number 4. Blue Book, number 1. Black Cloak, number 2. Philadelphia, number 28. Radiant Pink, number 3. Punisher War Journal Base number 1. Darkwing Duck number 2. I'll be picking this up because I think I really enjoyed the Nakayama covers.
I like that cover.
Right? They're really good. GCPD The Blue Wall number 5. Spawn Unwanted Violence number 2. Lovesick number 5. Specs number 4. Inferno Girl Red number 1. Local Man number 1. Tiger Division number 4. Star Wars The High Republic. Adventures The Nameless Terror number 1. Peter Parker and Miles Morales Double Trouble number 4. Plush number 4. Ronin Book 2 number 2. Earth Divers number 5. The Magic Order 4 number 2. Barbaric Hell to Pay number 2. Hellboy in Love number 3. Hellboy has been announced for a reboot in the theaters. Undiscovered Country number 23.
Again?
Yes.
Did you see the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new one's going to be called Hellboy the Crooked Man.
I like the last one.
The Ones number 4. Marvel Previews number 18.
Yep.
Dune House of Harkonnen number 2. The Witcher The Ballad of Two Wolves number 3. 20th Century Men number 6. The Boogeyman number 6. Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the Illyrian Enigma, number 3. Vampirella Strikes, number 10. Year 0, Volume 0, number 5. Draculina, Blood Simple, number 1. Grim Fairy Tales, number 69. Book of Shadows, number 4. The Vineyard, number 4. Voyages, number 4. Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose, number 138. Dead Mall, number 4. Liquid Kill, number 1. My Hero Academia, number 380. Immortal Sergeant, number 2. Gru, Gods Against Gru. I'll be picking this up. Ninja Funk, number 4. Rick and Morty, number 2. Rick and Morty Crisis on C-137, number 4. Dragon Age, The Missing, number 2.
Yes.
Banshees, number 1. Godfell, number 1. Forever Forward, number 5. I'll be picking that up. Yes.
Oh, what's up, Angel? Angel from Empire Comics.
What's good, Empire Comics?
Angel, we needed you earlier when we were ranting about Ant-Man.
And how we loved it.
And how we loved it, Angel.
The Nerdiversal War must begin. Dead Seas, number 3. Killcella, number 2. Phantasmagoria, number 5. My apologies. Nature's Labyrinth, number 4. Eternus, number 2. Bulls of Beacon Hill, number 2. Pink Lemonade, number 6. Canary, number 5. My bad, number 4. Redshift, number 6. Hammerfall, number 2. The Firstborns, number 3. The Purple Oblivion, it's a great name, number 4. Ascensia, number 15. Moriarty, Clockwork Empire, number 1. The Abolition of Man, number 5. Black Clover, number 351. Cancel America Comics, number 1. Coins of Judas, number 2. The Unwanted, number 3. The Three Stooges Curly Celebration, number 1. Archie Showcase Digest, number 12. The Archies and Josie and the Pussycats. Becoming Frankenstein, number 6. World of Archie Jumbo Comics Digest, number 127. Changelings, number 1. Like Wind on a Dry Branch, number 113.
Was that
Tower.
last week?
Doesn't matter. We love saying it anyway. It can be every week. Tower, number 1. Intrusive Thoughts, number 1. Back to Fertalia, number 3. The Trident of Aurelia, number 1. Be My Villain, number 59. Covenant, number 70. Kara, Guardian of Realms, number 1. She's Hopeless, number 86. Ask for Mercy, season 4, number 5. Purple Hyacinth, number 157. Spiru, number 4428. And Vegeta, number 2. Those are your new comic books for February 22nd, 2023. Please put a comment below. Which ones will you be getting? Which ones will you not be getting? Let us know in the comments below. So, light weeks for anyone? Big weeks for anyone?
Not as big as last week.
I feel like it's going to be like an average week.
Probably an average week for me because I've been kind of killing like the overtime, so I've been killing it at the shop a little bit. So probably like 20, 21 books when it's all said and done.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm around 16 or 17. That's my new
If
average now.
it weren't for Star Wars, between DC and Marvel, I'd be 2 books.
God bless you, brother.
Well, 2 books from them. No, I get a bunch.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
There was a few that I didn't know was
Al,
coming
come
out.
on now.
It looks, I'm around 15 books for tomorrow.
I think I'm like 18, but that's because I get multiple covers of a couple things.
Yeah, I'm not going down that road.
I want the cheapest DC cover usually.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, which one is this? What's one $3.99? All right, that one's coming with me.
Facts.
Although I may try to get that Phantom Zone cover for Superman #1. I really like it.
All right. So that is our new keys and hot comics of the week this February 20th, 2023. Remember to join us every Sunday at 5 p.m. for film and box office news, and to come back here every Monday at 8 p.m. so we can do the new keys and hot comics of the week. Make sure you make it out to your comic shop this Wednesday for new comic book day, and support your local comic shops. We will be at the comic shop of Nerdiversal in Hyde Park tomorrow doing our filming for New Comic Book Day, our review for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and our discussions about many, many, many more things. We have other videos on the channel. Please check out the channel. Hit like, hit subscribe. If you're on Facebook, jump over to the YouTube, hit subscribe, and help us out.
Oh,
And
he wants to
my
know
comic-
what do we grade?
I
What's
think
it
the
called?
consensus
Ant-Man.
was around an 8 for everybody.
Yeah.
8,
I think an average.
Yeah,
we
like
said,
8's
we
been
said
the
an
average.
8 for Quantumania.
He also
All right.
said he's picking up about 17 comics this week.
Oh, wow. Angel, come through tomorrow. We'll be at the shop. Be a part of the reviews. You know you're always welcome. So, tune in next week, Sunday and Monday, 5 and 8 p.m. Check us out. This is the Council of Comics. For myself, for Phil, for Green Shirt Guy, and Cliff, we love you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.